Are you stuck? In this video, I'm going to give you 5 things that are probably holding you back from the life that you love. Stay tuned. I spent far too much of my life at the mercy of my circumstances and people and relationships and all these different types of things that really had no bearing on who I could personally be. It gave me the never-ending saga of wake up, check the phone, swipe up, here's my day, this is my outlook. And to be honest, I found it draining. I found that it would keep me stuck. It wouldn't let me move forward. And if you're honest with yourself, there's a good chance you've probably been struggling with the same thing. This is why, in order for us to be successful in our life and finally live a life of purpose and passion and fulfillment, you have to learn how to remove these negative influences out of your life and your overall life plan or your plan for your life. And the first of those is this: bringing your past into your present. You cannot bring the mistakes, the failures, the people, the past, the negativity from yesterday into today. And the reason you can't do that is because it sets up the wrong tone for your overall outlook. That outlook matters. If you think that today is going to be like yesterday, you are not going to try very hard because yesterday told you that life wasn't possible, or a breakthrough wasn't possible, or getting help wasn't possible. The reality is every day is a brand new day. Every day is a brand new day full of possibilities, full of imagination, full of dreaming, full of potential, full of passion, and full of being able to make another choice to help you break free. So you cannot bring your past into your present. Now, number 2 is important. Other people's opinions and judgments, right? You cannot let other people's opinions and judgment of living your life affect the life that you're living. Here's why. It's not their destiny to live. And if you're so busy living the destiny they're telling you, then you'll never actually be able to live the destiny you were created for. I personally believe that every single person on this planet has a unique gifting, talents, and skill set, if you will, to make a difference in a variety of a different kind of way, all right? Or a variety of different ways. Here's one of the most important things that come down to other people's judgments and opinions, and that is it creates the environment of comparison. Look, comparison is dangerous. If you're constantly comparing yourselves to other people, then you're never going to see the full value of yourself. That is vital as part of this process of helping you get lasting breakthrough. All right, let's talk about number 3. You've got to avoid the negative things you say and believe about yourself. That's just as dangerous as listening to the negative voices that other people are saying to you. The things that you tell yourself on a regular basis matters. That's called neurolinguistics all day long, right? It's important that the things that you say to yourself are encouraging and inspiring. You've got to learn to start seeing yourself from the perspective of you are a work in progress. Michelangelo used to say that he saw a big chunk of marble, and it was his job to set that angel free. Your life is no different. You are a big chunk of marble, and inside of you there's an angel or some kind of just future you that is dying to come out as long as you begin to chip away at the stone, right? You chip away at the stone by constantly encouraging yourself and developing passion within yourself. Because when you have passion within yourself and you encourage yourself, it always comes out as performance. As you begin to develop more performance, many of the things that you believe about yourself and the negative things that you say to yourself will begin to die off, all right? So make sure you stop believing the negative junk that you're saying to yourself in your own head. And if you don't know what that voice is, it's the voice that's talking to you right now that's saying, what's he talking about, right? That's the voice you got to be careful of how you're listening to it. All right, number 4. Never ever settle for relationships that offer no value simply because you're fearful of being alone. The people that you surround yourself with are either going to build you or destroy you. And I mean that literally. When I was growing up, I spent far too much time staying stuck and frustrated in this constant sense of being trapped, simply because the people around me could not see what I saw in myself or was beginning to see in myself. The people you surround yourself with, especially your inner circle, have to be people who want you to succeed, who want you to break free financially, who want you to break free with relationships. So it's vital that you understand to pick your relationships very carefully. Make sure they have high levels of trust, high levels of character, and make sure they can offer value in taking you where you want to go, okay? These people are vital to your breakthrough. All right, moving on to number 5. Number 5 is this: a lack of financial resources. When I went to go start my first company, okay, if I'd have listened to everybody else, I never would have started it simply because I didn't have any money. Instead, what I did was I started it out of the trash piles of a construction site with the scrap lumber and things of that nature. I needed to begin to build my first construction business. Why is that important? Because life is not about how much resources you have, it's about how resourceful you can become. You have to be willing to look around yourself to understand the types of things that maybe you can bring in. Maybe someone doesn't have camera equipment or some kind of audio equipment. Maybe you need to start your own YouTube channel or things of that nature. Maybe they'll let you use that. Be resourceful. Look at things that are already around you in your sphere of influence, in your sphere of resources, and see, hey, look, are there things that I can go ahead and get started? There's no such thing as the perfect time to get started. The perfect time to get started is now. It is always now. Every day you wait to get started because of a lack of financial resources or something like that is a day you are wasting that is not taking you towards your future. Start where you are now. Despise not the small beginnings, because I can promise you, every single organization I've built, every single business I've built, every single starting point in my life started at the foundational level. It started with the small thing that grew over time. And as it grew over time, I got wiser, I got more confident, and I developed more. So as you can see, you don't need an abundance of money to get started. You simply need to get started. Start where you are, build your confidence, and then start the climb. As you start the climb, you'll start to succeed. I'll see you in the next video.
I hope you enjoyed the video about learning how to actually plan out a life for the next 5 years. Planning out your life for the next 5 years doesn't have to be hard, which is why we actually took the time to go ahead and do this podcast on actually helping you understand how to do that at a much higher level. And also, please go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of the tribe and help you win.